What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Independent Experience. I'm IndyXP Bullion, and this is your morning market wake-up call for Thursday, October 29th, 2020. I've got an important topic that I want to discuss later in today's video. We're not going to do an article today, but it's more of an editorial cautionary tale, we'll call it, that I want to talk about for something that's coming up in a week. So let's go ahead and jump onto the markets first and see where we're starting today off at. It has been 2 days since our last video on Tuesday, and we have seen some major movements in the markets, and those movements are continuing. Gold is down, currently below $1,900 at $1,882.49. Silver is down significantly at 23.27. That gives us a ratio all the way up at 80.91. Platinum is down as well, currently at 870.85, and palladium has taken a big hit the last couple days, currently down at 2258.38. In other metals markets, rhodium is down $400, currently at $13,400. Copper is down significantly at $3.03. Nickel was down below $7 at one point this morning, but it is back up. It's currently at $7.04. Aluminum is down a penny at 81 cents. Zinc is down a penny at $1.13, and lead also down a penny at 81 cents. We're seeing a big drop in barrels of crude oil. I don't know whether we're going back down to zero or not, but we're seeing big chunks taken out every day. Barrels of crude oil are currently down at 35.88. We saw big losses on Wall Street yesterday. The Dow was down 943 points. We are currently going to be starting today off at 26,519.95. The NASDAQ was down 426 points at 11,004.87. And the S&P 500 was down 119 points at 3271.03. The U.S. dollar index is gaining a little bit, which is probably goodish news, we'll say. Currently, the index is at 93.71. If you guys trade in Bitcoin, that has been a little bit of a roller coaster here lately. We were up as high as almost 14,000 earlier this week, and now we are back down. It did drop below 13,000 yesterday at one point, but we are back up at 13,121.57. And if you happen to exchange a gold back, whether that would be the Utah or the Nevadan, those have an exchange rate of $3.17 currently. So we have a presidential election coming up here in 5 days, and I think the markets are reacting to that. I saw a couple news articles yesterday on Facebook from my local news stations that say that the market drops are COVID related. I don't believe that for 1 second. This is merely a reaction to the presidential election. Personally, I think the drop that we're seeing in precious metals is actually a good sign for Donald Trump. People are showing confidence in other markets other than safe havens currently. If people were believing that Biden was going to win, people should be rushing to precious metals. Now, us here in the community, of course, we're going to be the biggest winners if Joe Biden does end up winning, because people are going to be flocking to safe havens, and we're going to be the ones that reap the benefits of a Biden win. Now, I think for the vast majority of us here in the community, economically speaking, we know that we want Trump to win. If you're like me, you might not think he's the sharpest tool in the shed, but he is the better of the two candidates that we have to choose from. So that's my hot take on why we're seeing the drop. I think that's a sign of confidence that Trump is going to win. Of course, there's some other geopolitical things that take place that cause these markets to change, of course, but that's part of why I think that we're seeing these drops currently. One thing I wanted to talk about in today's video, though, is in 1 week we have the V75 American Silver Eagle and American Gold Eagle come out. Noon on Thursday, November 5th, the U.S. Mint website will undoubtedly be shut down again by a fast influx of people coming in trying to purchase these two coins. If you guys aren't familiar with this, of course, the V75 American Silver Eagle, the V75 is a privy mark celebrating the 75th anniversary of the victory of World War II. They're only making 75,000 of the American Silver Eagle sodas. Little, 2.5 times the amount that was available for the enhanced reverse proof San Francisco American Silver Eagle last year that we all know shut down the U.S. Mint for a couple hours. But I don't think this coin will have the same appeal long term. Those enhanced reverse proofs are still going for $1,500 for a proof 75 or proof 70 grade. So they're retaining their value. But I think this one's going to be more akin to, like I said before, I think it's going to be more akin to the Pride of Two Nations American Silver Eagle that we saw earlier in 2019, where it's going to probably be $150 to $175, maybe $200 coin. The American Gold Eagle, on the other hand, is, pardon the pun, but it is the gold medal. Known as it is a coin. It's a $50 coin. That's the gold medal that everybody's wanting. It is only going to have a mintage of 1,945. Significant to the year that World War II ended, of course. What I am seeing, though, in a lot of the Facebook groups that I'm on, I've received a couple emails from online coin dealers, is there are bounties out on these coins. We saw this very, very heavily last year during the enhanced reverse proof San Francisco American Silver Eagle launch. There were lots of bullion dealers that were offering rewards for people that got these and then turned around and sold them to them. APMEX was a big one that I saw. They were only offering they started off by offering $300, or I think it was $100, and then $150, and $325, and then $400 to people that had gotten these coins to sell them, commit to sell them the coins. I came across a Facebook post that in one of the Facebook groups I'm in, and this is somebody who is offering, I got it pulled up here. I don't know if I can cover this up, but let's see if I can get this here. I don't want to reveal his name, but yeah. So they're offering $100 for the silver, and they're offering $750 for the gold one. Now, with that being said, we did find out the release price of the silver American Eagle will be $83. I don't believe they've released the final price for the gold one yet. But here's the thing. $750 sounds like a lot of money, but we're going to be paying $2,700 for this coin from the mint. So you're only gaining 25%. By selling it to this guy, this coin shop that's all advertising online. If you're looking for the real quick money grab, that's, I guess, that's what you want to do. Then, it's your money, it's your fiat. If you want to do that, that's fine. But here's a coin that I strongly feel like will be worth 5 figures the moment that you get it in your hand, and it will never be less than 5 figures. I don't think it's going to be, with a coin this rare, I don't think it's outrageous to think that this coin will be fetching $25,000 to $30,000 the moment that you hold it in your hand when you get it from the U.S. Mint. So do not fall for these scams. This post has hundreds of people on it saying, "Oh yeah, I'm going to try for this coin, and if I get it, I'm going to sell it to you." This guy even bragged that he had 300. This was from a day and a half ago. He bragged that he had $103,000 in total commissions committed and locked in. So it's, he's going to make out. I mean, if he got even 5% of that, he's going to be making $150,000. So it's worth it to him to pay $750 extra for these coins. So, do not sell to the coin bounty hunters unless you absolutely need to. I understand $2,700 is a lot of money to tie up for a lot of us. It certainly is for me. And don't fall into that trap, guys. You get the coin. It's going to show up in a couple of weeks from the U.S. Mint. It is going to be worth so much more on the open market after you get it, and I would highly recommend actually sending it in to get graded. It's pony up the couple $100 it costs to become a PCGS member or an NGC member and get that coin graded as soon as you can. And that is going to help retain the value and provenance of that particular coin. So I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments on coin bounties. And of course, if you're going to try for any of these, that'd be interesting to hear what you guys are going to do. Guys, I do greatly appreciate every single one of you, and if you can appreciate old IndyXP Bullion, go ahead and do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button for me right there. It helps me out immensely. If you happen to be new to the independent experience and you want to keep up to date on when all that latest and greatest content comes out, go ahead and smash that subscribe and jingle bell right there in the corner, big bump, so you can stay notified of when that new content comes out. Speaking of content, of course, we're going to pop the box up here. That's going to be your gateway to the back catalog. Go ahead and click that at the end of this video, and you can start watching those previous videos. Guys, I have been IndyXP Bullion from the Independent Experience, and I'm here again to remind you, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find your pockets heavy.